Kidnapping in progress. Two guys on motorcycles kidnap a little girl and drive away. Terrible video to watch. Boom! Byron Rodgers, tactical protection review. Learn protection strategies from a protection professional. What can we learn from this? The first thing is they are in a transitional space right now. Context is everything. You've got to know where you're at, and you've got to be running a rolling threat assessment, risk assessment, vulnerability assessment. You've got to understand where you're at, and the reality is that these things take place in places where you're in between two safe places. They just came out of the grocery store relatively safe. Now they're in a garage they're in a garage. They're transitioning into the car, which should be another safe place. Vehicle is pulled in forward for ease of use of the trunk. I highly suggest, especially in something like that, pulling that vehicle in backwards, okay? Because if you back that vehicle in, and almost always back in, we have a joke, real operators always back in, but if you back this vehicle in right here, they can go around back, load the trunk, and they would have eyes outboard. And as we always talk about, situational awareness is key, but it's not enough to say just situational awareness. You've got to understand context. You've got to understand tactical positioning. Moving the car would be tactical positioning. Context would be transitional space. And then a rolling risk assessment, which is, hey, who's around me? What do they look like? Where are the bulges in their waist? Right? Nervous behavior. So these guys roll by. You need to hear that vehicle stop close to you. These are things you've got to be paying attention to. Okay, so this vehicle rolled by, it stopped, maybe it parked. That's the moment when you peek around the corner. Hey, like, where are these guys? Where'd they go? Did they park? Okay, cool. It's that mindset piece that really can protect you from this type of situation. Now we're sitting here and the bad guys are offering a piece of candy or something to try and distract the little girl and get her to come over to them. You can see that the little girl sees them and she's thinking about going over there. Another thing that I'd like to point out is the mom and the grandma, or whoever it is, are right there, but they're target focused. They're fixated on their task, and this is not a smart thing to do when you're in public with your back to open spaces. When her back is to this open space, she is vulnerable. Not to mention the fact that it's two females. So the probability is that these two gentlemen can almost definitely overpower them. If you are a female and you're out with your babies, have a weapon to balance the playing field. Because if these two men and two women go force on force, the men are gonna win. Breaks my heart every single time. Every single time I watch this happen. And this is, unfortunately, because of a lack of awareness. It's not enough to think that you pay attention. You must be paying attention. I talk to people all the time that think they pay enough attention. You must be paying attention. And that child needs to be within one arm's reach of you. You need to be touching that child, or it needs to be, if you put the kid on this side of the vehicle in front of you where you can monitor the child. This is also a place where vehicle traffic is constantly going by. There's no reason that child should be standing behind both of them on the vehicle side of this parking garage. But it's all these little things, these moments, these lacks, these leaks in attention that can contribute to unfortunate situations like this. All we can do is be more willing, capable, and prepared to defend ourselves and our families and keep everyone safe. Fortunately, this was a play. This was a skit designed to show you guys how easy it is to be victimized. Hopefully this video will cause us all to take pause and be more careful and to train more and to practice higher levels of awareness to keep ourselves and our families safe. Come train with us at the Protector Symposium, both online and also in person. Go to protectorsymposium.com. This is Byron Rodgers, protector by nature and by trade. I'll see you on the next piece of content. Out.